Well, I just watched the video and I agree with the judge. In my view, this kind of sentences can be helpful for everyone because people who commit a crime for first time or a minor crime can learn a lesson from this kind of punishment. Now I'm going to talk about what creative sentences a good path for several situations. For example, the first time is for someone who is squatting someone else's house. In my opinion, everything it depends on the context, because it is different if the squatter is a poor person or a rich person. For example, if the squatter has no job, has no money, has a family to feed, I would pass the lowest possible sentences to him or to her. But it depends on the who the owner house is as well. For me, it's totally different if the owner house is a bank or is a regular person. In case it was a bank, I would delay the eviction order the most time possible. On the contrary, if the owner's house is a regular person, it was different. If the owner's house was a regular person, I would try to get both of them to come to an agreement, in a fair agreement for the owner's house and also for the tenant or the squatter. Now, creative sentences for someone who shoplift. In this situation, I think I would sentence him or her to work for the shop the time or enough time in order to pay the value of the stolen items. Now, for someone who murdered another person, I think in this situation it cannot be a creative sentence. It should be a harsh punishment. So I sentence him or her to 15 or 20 years in jail. And a creative sentences for a corrupt politician, I think it should be a harsh punishment as well, because it's a very important crime. So I would pass a ban from holding public house forever. In my opinion, someone who allows himself or herself to be bribed cannot be a public office.